Hello everyone, this is Melissa, and today we have a listening course, and I shared a video with you to watch it before you come to class. And have you seen it? It is a TED Talk, and do you guys remember the talker who was presenting? The name, yes. Mariana, right? Good. Mariana Pascal. Okay. And what is she doing? She is teaching English. Okay. Or a foreign language. Good. So now I have to ask you some questions here. So guys, do you remember the main topic of the video? Have you got it? Have you understood? What's the main idea? Okay, anyone? Yes. Right, good. Learning languages. Learning English. Okay. Anyone? Malaysian students. Okay. Okay, but it's okay. But none of them is the main idea. Okay, so then we will learn how to listen for the main idea today. Okay? So, guys, there are some points that you should take care of, pay attention to when you're listening something. So the first one is you don't have to understand everything in the video, like not word by word. You just need to understand the main idea, like the general. So, sometimes you don't understand every word, but you can deduce a meaning from the gestures, mimics, or the attitude, or the speech of a formality. Like, you can understand anything. Like, you don't have to understand everything word by word. Okay, this is the first rule. And the second thing is that if you're having a difficulty when you're listening to something, or when you're watching or listening, so there is something that you should know. So the thing is, listening and hearing is totally different things. You can hear, but you can hardly listen, because you have to pay attention, right? So when you hear something, a word that you don't know, when you hear it, you can reproduce it, but you don't understand, right? But when you're listening, although you don't understand the meaning of it, you can deduce a meaning. Like, you can think, yes, you can deduce a meaning, and you can think of what type of word it is. Like, is it a verb, is it a noun, or an object in the sentence? You may understand what type of word it is. Okay, so now we're gonna watch the video one more time. Okay, only a part of it. So I divided the video into 3 parts. Okay, and I'll stop the video and I'll ask you some questions. So I don't want you to hear it, but I want you to listen to it. Okay, so let's start.
So for the past 20 years, I've been helping Malaysians and other Southeast Asians to speak better English. And through training thousands of Southeast Asians, I've discovered a very surprising truth. I've discovered that how well somebody communicates in English actually has very little to do with their English level. It has a lot to do with their attitude towards English. There are people out there who have a very, very low level of English and they can communicate very, very well. One of them that I remember was a student, a participant of mine named Faisal. He was a factory supervisor. English level very, very low. But this guy could just sit and listen to anybody very calmly, clearly, and then he could respond, absolutely express his thoughts beautifully at a very low level of English. So today I want to share with you what is so different about people like Faisal. How do they do it? And so what really interested me was behind this lousy player were 3 of his friends sort of standing there watching him play. And what I really noticed was, even though this guy was terrible, even though his friends were watching him, there was no embarrassment. There was no feeling of being judged. There was no shyness. In fact, quite the opposite. This guy's like totally focused on the bad guy, smile on his face. All he can think about is killing these guys, right? It's like this guy. When Faisal goes into an English conversation, he doesn't feel judged. He's entirely focused on the person that he's speaking to and the result he wants to get. He's got no self-awareness, no thoughts about his own mistakes. The third thing to go is your confidence. And the worst thing about this is you may only be confident because you cannot express yourself clearly, but to the person talking to you, they may misunderstand this as a lack of confidence in your ability to do the job, to perform. So if you want to speak English like Faisal with that great confidence, here's the one thing that you can do. When you speak, don't focus on yourself. Focus on the other person and the result you want to achieve. Let's remember that English today, it's not an art to be mastered. It's just a tool to use to get a result. And that tool belongs to you.
Yes, okay. So what is the topic, guys? What is she talking about? She's talking about herself, her experience with, yes, her students when they were learning English. Good. So what is the main thing when you're speaking in a foreign language? Is it like how fluent you are, or what is this? It is great, confidence. This is a key word in this video. The confidence, right? Good. So have you learned any new vocabulary? Like, what about, let's listen to it again and let me tell you let me hear from you what you hear. Okay, tell me what you hear. Okay, now let's listen to it. Okay, guys, what do you think? What is lousy? Can you check it from the dictionary? A lousy player, what does it mean? Okay, yes, very good. Okay, guys, so can you use it in a sentence? Let's make a sentence with it so that we can remember it afterwards, okay? Oops. Anyways. Okay. Now let's continue with the other word. So let's listen to it one more time and tell me what you hear, okay? Let's go. Right, embarrassment. What does it mean to be embarrassed? Okay, let's check it from the dictionary. Okay, yes, in the video. Yes, it's about being shy, right? Okay, so let's check it from the dictionary now. Okay, good. So it means, right. Okay, so can we use it in a sentence? Let's use it in a sentence now. All right, guys, thank you. Okay, thank you for your participation. So, guys, so what is the message we had today about learning a foreign language? Like, what is the message we got? What should be our purpose when we are learning a new languages? What are you going to pay attention after this video? It's all about confidence, right? Good. So the message in the video is language is not English, especially English is not an art to be mastered, but it is a tool to communicate, right? Good. Right, good. Thank you for watching me. See ya.